the feeling. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, you in the getting. You can find me in the club.
Halfway home. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for week number 9. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Foxborough? The Patriots at home to take on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the number 3 pick from 2 drafts ago, Drake May. Hooking up with his man for the touchdown here, one of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they play host to the LA Chargers. And it's the second-year man, Ladd McConkey. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 43-yard touchdown. The Chargers move to 7-2 as they get the win here. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals hosting the Chicago Bears. And it's Caleb Williams. He pulls it, and now he's thinking first down. Now he's thinking touchdown. 31 yards on the scramble for the score. The Bears move their mark to 7-1, looking good as they get the win. So that'll do it for us and for the first half of the NFL's regular season. It's going fast. Until next week, Scott Hansen saying goodnight from Orlando.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Overseeing that Philadelphia sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. Legs after their bye last week. Leading the opposing sideline, that's Packers head coach Matt LaFleur. This side also occupying playoff positions, so might be a rematch we see play out this postseason. From the booth, Kate Scott alongside Brock Hewitt. Brandon McManus set to get us started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
This is complete, downfield to Smith. Gets it to the 15. He does it, touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense. It's got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And He's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So now it's the Packers getting out on offense for their opening drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock is 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
The biggest mistake you can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, you try to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they plan for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Takes the handoff, now Love. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
On the coverage.
Here we go. Ready, ready.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring it 4th down. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with them. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak because they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
Takes this in at the 25. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting 2nd right now across the league in rushing yards. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Back to throw, Hurts. Oh, trying to force it into the slants. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. It might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Packers taking the field now. Their 2nd series of the game coming up. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Cooper to Gene with the stop. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go now. Set, go. 50, green. Ready.
Jacobs running behind center. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's got it, complete to Reed. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Down. Black.
Shotgun now for Love. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing, and as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. A great play.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Covey now to return this. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They go to Barkley again. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Hurts on 1st down. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles break the tie here in the 1st.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. Your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Nick Sirianni telling his offense they're going for it. 2-point attempt coming.
The Eagles will set up for the 2.
Hurts looking to throw. And he's got it. Cut the end zone. So the touchdown and the 2-point pass break the tie. Give him an 8-point lead.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series.
Black swap.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Black swap.
Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Rookie out of Alabama. They're on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
Check right.
Play action. Love. That's complete to Musgrave. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Blue check.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Packers, 1st down.
Yellow.
Love with it on 1st down. Drops it off. Jacobs. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Packers, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Love now off the play action. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. This play goes for 36. And that will set up first and goal.
That's another Packers first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. We've got a 15-7 ball game. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
Go.
Loves to throw again. Hits his running back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
Brings up second and
Ready.
goal.
Throwing again. Love. Catch made. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hip to that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Only 1 yard there, so it brings up fourth and goal from the 2.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got fourth and goal. What are you going to do?
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's fourth and goal. They'll run for it. Jacobs. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Packers can tie it up with a second after cutting into the lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on fourth and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that, that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on fourth down.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers could have gone for 2 in the tie, but they choose to trail by 1. Things trim back down to a single-point run as they send this off and away. Covey now to return this. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Now Hurts. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield. Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
We had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on fourth and short. They'll run for it with Barkley. That'll be the first and more. It's a race down the right side. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead to 7. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. Wow, just sends sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles grow their lead to 8. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Jaden Reed to return this. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know. Hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be second down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Come on, set.
Back to the air. Love. Gets him on the in route. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Set, put.
On the sneak, it's long. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
That's good for Packers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Love out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there, that earns the holding penalty. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22.
To the air with Love. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down. Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. First down, a run with Barkley. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's another carry for Barkley. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I told you the story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row, Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling it.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, and they go right back to it. Like a turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get it behind the line. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. All right, here we go. Second down. From the pistol, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Gets slide to him, got a chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. First and 10 from the 43. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one's taken in by Kylan Granson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The right side, caught by Smith. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. And with a half a football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Gotta think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Great.
From the red zone on first. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for second down.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got two in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
He's got it. It's in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
First and goal.
Great.
It's Hurts once again. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it second and goal. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Elliott connects there. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you could do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. On the return, here comes Reed. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It's Week 10, Veterans Day coming up on Tuesday, by the way. We salute all the brave men and women who keep our country safe. This one's for you. Here we go with the highlights. And it's the veteran, Marquez Valdez-Scantling. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 77 yards for the touchdown. The Steelers able to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. They win it in the final moments. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital. Looking in on the Commanders, they're hosting the Detroit Lions. And it's the former Boise State star, Jeremy McNichols. The team got into the red zone, he gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. The Commanders get a much-needed win as they move back to 500 at 5-5. Lastly, let's go out to Santa Clara. The 49ers hosting the LA Rams. And it's Romeo Doubs. He only had 2 receptions in the game, but he made both of them count. Both of them went for touchdowns. A final look there at the rest of the scores from Week 10 with Cincinnati, Dallas, Kansas City, and Tennessee all on their bye. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Well, Brock, they haven't been immune to the injury bug this season, but somehow, someway, their losses on the depth chart have yet to lead to a loss on the field.
Yeah, and to me, Kate, this is really 2 things. This is good coaching and great attitude. They've stayed level-headed, and they've refused to panic whenever someone's gone down. That next man up mentality. And that's how they've stayed undefeated so deep into this season.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
10 yards. That's good for a Packers first down. 1st and 10.
Hand off, running right. Jacobs. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go.
Now Love on the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys.
Love fumbled it, and the Eagles get to it. And that turnover is going to give him the football on the other side of midfield.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away from you. But it's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. They get the ball back with a little extra bonus on that return as well.
Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On second down, here's Barkley. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
From the red zone now. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hurts. Has it in close.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there. The flag is down, though, so let's see if this kick stands or not.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down.
Great. Set.
Barkley has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a slip of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Great.
Hurts to throw. This one's deflected away and incomplete. And chances to score running out. It's now 3rd and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands.
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles push their lead to 18. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
Takes the handoff now Love. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Well, this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Close check.
To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Set. Cut.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of one more yard here on third down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
45. QB keeping this one, turned into the option on third and shorts. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. And this is marked out all the way down to the 6. They'll be dangerously close to their own goal line for this series. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Great, set.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Let's go.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Eagles have the football, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. Second and 6 coming up here.
No, set. Trimmer. No,
They go with Barkley here. And 2 yards are all he can get. It's third down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Great, set.
Hurts now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
First down throwing for Hurts. He's going to push one deep depth. Brought in inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out now runs the Packer offense. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers. right in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to hit Josh Jacobs out of the backfield. And it sets up second down.
Here we go, set.
Love now to throw. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. Third down.
Jacobs. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Pass brought in by Watson. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Packers, first down.
Throwing again. Love. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
On the double.
It's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Set. Blue, 32.
Back to the air. Love. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Loves to throw again. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Desperation time here on 4th. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
No, touch that. Right anyway, that. No touch.
On the handoff, it's Barkley. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Great, set. No touch.
Back to throw, Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles continue piling it on here in the 4th. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Ready.
Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Check White. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. He completes it in traffic. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Ready, ready. Blue, 32.
Love on 3rd and short. Finds him over the middle. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Okay, hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Love now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Check White.
2nd and 3 now.
Smith, right.
Once more, it's Love. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Stick it in the air. Love. Dump off, caught by his back. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome.
Great, set. 180, 180. No time.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This one finds Goddard. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. Set in had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
They're going to pass it here. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 8 on that one, and that's good for an Eagles first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
Hurts yet again. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
Deshaun Nixon on the coverage.
And again, here's Hurts. He puts some juice on a deep throw into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be perfect. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Packers all set to get back out there. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided.
Ready.
Thrown on first down, Love. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
16 yards. And the Packers first down.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. Yet another win for them, Brock. And now, I don't know. Are they talking about it? Are they thinking about it but not talking about it? They're officially over halfway now to a perfect season.
Yeah, I don't think they're talking about the 72 Dolphins yet or the 07 Patriots, but I do think they're believing. They're believing they can find ways to win, and they're doing it every single week.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
The Eagles are winners as we say so long from